Business Service Management, or BSM, is a powerful approach to reducing downtime, improving the time required to correct issues, and tightening alignment with your business sponsors. HP BSM combines application and infrastructure monitoring with advanced causal analysis and diagnostics with comprehensive service level management. This helps you detect issues quickly, reduce the time required to correct problems, and tightly align IT with the priorities of the business. With HP BSM, IT can identify and resolve issues even before there's any business impact. HP BSM provides complete visibility into the relationships among business processes, transactions, applications, servers, network and storage across physical, virtual, and cloud environments. With the recent growth of virtualization and the coming use of cloud computing, complexity continues to increase, so new capabilities are required to deal with the technology advances. HP has always been a pioneer in BSM. The release of HP BSM 9 introduces 4 innovations that are required for BSM to stay relevant in today's increasingly dynamic environments. With these 4 innovations, a runtime service model, support for virtualization and cloud, comprehensive automation and collaboration, companies will increase their ROI from new BSM implementations and from cloud and virtualization deployments. The runtime service model is unique in the industry. Rather than relying on a manually created and static CMDB, HP BSM automatically discovers your service model and updates it as it changes. The runtime service model is used throughout the entire BSM solution, from quickly identifying and isolating issues to troubleshooting the cause and effectively analyzing potential impact of changes. In virtualized and cloud environments, the dynamic service model is required because the topology of every service can change at almost any time. Without this capability, nearly all the time and money saved on hardware is simply reallocated to managing the environment rather than becoming available for innovation. The second innovation, comprehensive support for virtualization and cloud, requires a runtime service model, but that alone is not sufficient. HP BSM enables organizations to correlate events from applications, virtual machines from multiple vendors, physical infrastructure, and cloud services. This drastically cuts troubleshooting time in your most complex and dynamic environments. The third innovation from HP BSM is comprehensive automation. HP BSM is unrivaled in automating the processes of IT. For example, HP BSM enables you to automate the complete incident process, from detection to troubleshooting to resolution. This includes advanced correlation, combining events with information from the runtime service model, reducing an event storm to an actionable set prioritized by business impact. Automated remediation clearly increases speed, but it also leads to a consistent application of your best practices, so common tasks are performed the best way every time. The fourth innovation that is required for successful BSM deployments is cross-team collaboration. The most important part of any collaboration approach is that everyone works from the same data, made available from the runtime service model. But more than that, each person can use the new HP UI customization technology to get personalized views of the same data instantly and provide additional information with the right context to others working on the same issue. And since so many people now are working remotely, effective collaboration requires that we take advantage of mobile devices to make decisions and solve problems faster. HP BSM has always provided clear technical leadership to reduce costs. But these 4 newest innovations, runtime service model, cloud and virtualization ready, automation, and collaboration, drive a new level of IT productivity and quality of service. This section describes how each of the 4 innovations are used in the day-to-day activities of an organization using HP BSM. Imagine that Advantage Inc. is one of the world's leading financial service companies. They rely on HP's business service management solutions to ensure their critical applications are available and performing to serve customers and drive revenue. To reach the new market of professionals on the go, Advantage has rolled out a new mobile banking application. Let's meet the people who ensure the success of this application. Lars is the line of business manager at Advantage, responsible for the mobile banking application. Ashley is the application support manager. Her team manages all the applications. isolating and correcting problems when issues are detected. Oscar is the Operations Bridge Manager. All IT events go to the Ops Bridge, also known as the NOC. He manages a team of technicians who sift through thousands of events. Advantage uses many applications. Some of them are hosted in its data center. Some are Saas applications, and some applications are built on external cloud-based resources. Lars's mobile banking application uses a combination of these service models. Using HP's BSM, Lars can get a summary of how his mobile banking application is performing. Not only does HP BSM provide the current performance of these services, but it also provides Lars with a view of how they have performed against service levels for the past day, week, and month. Lars, the line of business manager, uses this view to confirm that his applications are available and performing. In the past, he had to rely on IT for information, and he received only historical and summarized data about service levels. But now, thanks to HP, he can monitor application health in real time. His team can customize this view quickly and easily using Web 2.0 mashup technology. The line of business now has full visibility into the health of all applications, improving communication and collaboration between business and IT. Now imagine that some end users start having trouble transferring money in the online banking application. They initiate the transaction, but the application is performing very slowly. Instantly, the real user monitoring capability within HP BSM will detect the problem, and the performance issue appears in the system health view. At the same time, Oscar, the Ops Bridge Manager, sees the alert and starts to troubleshoot the problem. In many cases, proactive user monitoring allows the Ops Bridge to see problems and fix them before any real users are affected. Oscar's Ops Bridge console consolidates all events from both HP and third-party tools to provide his team with a comprehensive view of all issues affecting the IT services. Most Ops Bridge consoles provide incomplete and unprioritized views of events, but not so with HP's BSM solution. It automatically prioritizes events based on business criticality. Oscar sees the real user monitoring event and that the priority of this event is set to critical. Oscar also sees that there are two other events with critical priority. He wonders if the events are all part of the same application. To get more details, Oscar launches the Service Impact View for the mobile banking application to see what SLAs and business services are affected. The HP Topology Map View provides Oscar with a complete, up-to-date service model that is automatically discovered, populated, and maintained. Here, he sees everything: applications, servers, virtual machines, network, middleware, databases, transactions, even business processes, and the relationships among them. This runtime service model is at the heart of the HP BSM solution. Unlike other monitoring solutions that depend on static and incomplete CMDB-based models, the HP service model provides Oscar with a current view of his mission-critical IT services. This is essential to manage today's virtualized and cloud-based services where changes occur frequently. But you need more than a completely up-to-date and accurate service model to survive the onslaught of events that are typical for most Ops Bridge managers. You need to have a system to automatically eliminate the symptoms so you can focus on the causes. HP's topology-based event correlation engine leverages the runtime service model to do just that. It examines all the events and automatically identifies what's a symptom and what's the cause. So, whether it's a problem with a virtual server or an unexpected spike in demand, your team will know which events to address first. The system automatically opens a service ticket to track what's happening. It includes all the information about the event and its context. Now that Oscar has identified that the application is the cause, he quickly annotates the ticket and forwards the ticket to Ashley, the application support engineer. Ashley now has the ticket assigned to her. Let's see how Ashley will troubleshoot the application issue using HP BSM. Ashley sees that users are affected everywhere. Ashley now has the application context with the trouble ticket, so she can start by drilling down to find the cause of the problem. Ashley uses the end-to-end transaction view to isolate the cause. The specific web server, app server, database, middleware, and mainframe, as well as the infrastructure dependencies for this application, are all collected and displayed for her. In the past, Ashley would have to manually piece this information together using the CMDB and local knowledge of the application and infrastructure. Ashley identifies that the application server used by the transfer money business process is hosted on a virtual machine. From this view, it's clear that the application server event is what Ashley should investigate. Is this a user issue or a network issue? To get this information, Ashley uses the application health status. She observes that all the users of the transfer money transaction are affected, independent of location. This indicates that the problem is not network related. What else could be causing the problem? To determine the underlying cause, Ashley launches a diagnostic tool, which shows her that the application server performance slows as the VM CPU utilization rises. But why would the VM CPU spike? The application was performing fine yesterday. Has something changed today? To understand this, Ashley goes into the BSM 360 view. This provides a comprehensive view of all service metrics, including changes to the service model, which are automatically discovered and documented. As Ashley looks at this view, she finds out that this VM has indeed changed. It used to run on a different and bigger hypervisor and has recently been moved to a smaller machine to save power when usage was down. Now, Ashley knows she needs to move the application server onto a larger machine to fix the problem. Since the application server is affecting a mission-critical application, Ashley follows the company's defined change control procedures to execute an emergency fix to resolve the problem. To execute the fix, Ashley launches a runbook automation flow to add a CPU to the VM. The automation flow logs the results of every step of the workflow so IT can audit the process and changes later. Now the problem has been fixed. The console shows that the transaction is performing well. And now, the application owner can verify himself, using HP BSM mobility applications, that the issue has been resolved and that the money transfer application is performing as it should. Notice how the Advantage IT team collaborates to quickly solve a problem that affects a critical business service. When an incident occurs, everyone uses their individual role-based console that provides complete visibility across the enterprise. All views are built on the same runtime service model, so everyone sees a current picture of the entire system, speeding troubleshooting time and reducing mean time to repair. Automation throughout the solution maximizes productivity, minimizes costs, and improves quality of service. HP BSM has been proven by companies around the world to create significant returns on investments. HP BSM allows you to transform your IT operations to drive business outcomes. For more information, please visit hp.com/go/BSM or contact your local HP sales representative to discuss how HP BSM can help you solve the problems you face every day.